Hey up guys, what's going on? And welcome back to York City on the day of our biggest test to date. We've only ever played one other Premier League side. We have played Burnley, but they had been relegated at the point we played them. So, strictly speaking, they don't count in that regard. But yes, we've already played one other Premier League side so far, and that was Southampton in this calendar year, and we got knocked out by them. Tottenham, of course, even sterner test, and the first ever Big Six team that we've had to face. So it's quite an occasion. Very quickly, though, I need to run you through the several games that have happened in between. Notts County away, 1-1. Hickman scored, they equalised. Ipswich away, 1-0. Ebbsback scored. I brought Sergio on because Edgar was the only player to have a booking. I thought, we'll avoid the sending off here just in case. Then he got sent off. Portsmouth 4-0 because, naturally, after drawing away to Notts County and Ipswich, both mid-table... drawing away to Notts County, just about edging Ipswich. Both mid-table sides. Of course, we welcome top of the table Portsmouth and crush them 4-0. Just the way it goes. One goal scored in the last 4 games. Well, 4 against top of the table Portsmouth. It's the way it works. And then MK Dons 3-0. They're in the playoff spots as well. So naturally, big-ish scoring game against them. I don't understand this sometimes. But yeah, King, Gardner, Hickman with a hat-trick against Portsmouth, and then Sabara and Squires were 2 against MK Dons. I don't know what happened to my voice there, but never mind. Well done, Ben Squires, for eliciting that response. Barnsley 3-1 away. Ebbsback, Sabara in a cell with a penalty. They got 1 in the process. So this is the Southampton lineup. There's still got a few players that you'd expect. Troy Parrott has developed into first team. Son's on the left, and Dombele is in here. Sanchez still there, Sessegnon as well. Lo Celso around. That's one too few L's to be that, Allison. 18 years old and fairly handy. Brazilian as well. They've acquired Luis Felipe. Oh, no. Different Luis Felipe. They have acquired Matvienko, though. Ben Chilwell's there now. Harry Winks still there. They've acquired Inanna, obviously for the outbound. At this point, Hugo Lloris, who is suspected has retired or gone somewhere to see out his final years in football. 20-year-old goalkeeper at the time being, just as this is their backup. Is their backup goalkeeper because their main one is injured, so that's fairly huge. A couple of regens in this side, are they? Oh, Jesus. I presume he's playing for England, is he? Yeah, 3 caps. Bloody hell. I mean, obviously, this is by League One standards. 13 is the yellow marker right now. They've got Pellegrini, who I thought was a striker. A different one, I think. Semedo at right back. How old is he now? 30. Brown in defence. Squad player, not a first teamer. Pedro Pelagio, I don't think he's first team. Still got a few players. Foyth is there. Moore is out on loan. Those 2 still there as well, but loaned out. Who is their first choice? Martinez Quarter, I suspect, is their other one. Yeah, I suspect he's the other first teamer. It'd be interesting to see who they actually put up against us in that regard. By the way, biggest surprise of all, Pochettino's still in charge, because of course this was before Mourinho had taken over. This has obviously been started at the start of the year, so no stacking of Pochettino in this. They've been there 10 years in this now. They won a Euro Cup last year to boot. Still 6th in the Premier League, though, only 6 points away from Champions League football. I do wonder if this would be the year that Pochettino gets sacked, though, if they finish 6th. Because every other year they've been 4th. And they finished 6th this year, last year, of course, but they did win the Euro Cup, so they still had Champions League. So they've not been out of the Champions League in this simulation until this year. So I do suspect his job might be on the line. Harry Winks is the captain. Sorry. I mean, he's developed quite good in this save. Harry Kane, by the way, is at Liverpool. 1,730. Very prolific for them as well. So pretty similar return rate by the looks of things to before. Of course, our senior affiliate, I suspect will, at the rate we're going, will have joined the Premier League by the time he's in a position where we might be able to loan him out in his latter years, so never mind. That would be a pipe dream. So Clark is suspended from this, annoyingly, and Vokins isn't quite back yet. He took a further knock, annoyingly. 2 to 5 weeks, but he can play with protective equipment for it. He's just not fit enough for it. Sergi is not carded for this match, so he can take the bench spot. Round 5 definitely doesn't do replay, so for whatever reason it goes to penalties. I'm putting the best one we have on the bench. With that in mind, though, we are full strength first team, barring the Clark and Feist-Hamel situation. So Dutra in goal, Feistam on Borges, Edgar on that back line, Shalnan at right back, Squires, Nacelle and Sabara in the middle, Garden Hickman and Ebbers back front line, and King. Now, Ebbers back has scored a couple in recent games, as you may have seen. Detail still putting in a very consistent 6.7 every match, so awkward. However, Big Six, welcome to the York Community Stadium, or the LNER Stadium as it is in real life. Naming rights haven't been included when we started this save. No captain, Nacelle will take that, just because with Dean's absence, Clark took the vice-captain role, and he's not available for this one. Smallwood is captain, of course. I would nickname him the Fixer if he wasn't probably about to leave at the end of the year, so it would be kind of a redundant nickname. No, passionately say, media credit. Here we are, motivation. Follow it with some assertive faith. That's filled in a few things. There we are, all but Borges. And, well, actually, this is a big occasion. Director. Winks on the ball. Oh, they are playing Winks. I forgot to really focus on their lineup. I can see number 4 is in their defensive line, so they have actually gone full strength by the looks of things for this one then. Chilwell. Still charging Chilwell. And, well, that's 2 minutes in. It's their first shot. Paris put it away. I haven't actually looked at how well he's developed, but he has 21 goals for the season, so I think that answers a lot of that question already. Ndombele out to Chilwell. Very, very weird saying these names this early in the save. I say this early in the save. Still pre-60 episodes at this point. Are we the only match playing right now? Are we sort of... No, everyone is playing at this stage. How good has he got on? Jesus Christ. Like, he came from a club which I can't even click on. And he's turned into this. Holy macaroni. That's the match. We are going to get destroyed. I thought I'd start balanced. I say as we take the statistical lead in everything but goals. We are forward, though. Sabara's whipped that one in. That will happen very quickly and slightly too quickly for my liking. There is only one match, of course. I will actually bob these highlights back down to normal speed. Nacelle. This corner gave from an open gate. I thought I got in. 3D is just a casual reminder. We're playing Tottenham here. I mean, they've scored, so they've got what they need out of this, and now they've come back into the game properly. Gotta say, though, we're giving a good account of ourselves so far. As there's a highlight, as we throw in with Xiaonan, Sabara, Edgar. I mean, if we score against someone, I'm just going to take that as a win in itself. We didn't against Southampton. Nacelle, Garden Hickman, out to King, who's over there for some reason. They're playing Alisson, who was the 18-year-old Brazilian goalkeeper we saw, so they're not even playing their... Maybe he is their backup, opposed to their third choice. Edgar, still worried about a mistake there. Okay, Rodrigo's got it. Edgar, still worried about a mistake here. Going all the way back to the goalkeeper. Sergio, whew, in 3D, that's probably more worrying than it would have been in 2D. Nacelle has through-balled King very nicely. Great first touch. Good save. Like, we are not showing ourselves up here. Nacelle getting the crowd going by lots of things there. Garden Hickman gone past number 9 and has swung that one in, but it is a corner highlight from a pre-existing highlight. That's fine. We'll just taste that yellow card we saw at the very end of that before it disappeared. So 1-0 then, but incredibly even game on paper. I'm going to say show me something else in the second half, though, just because I know that will fire them up. I don't really feel like I need to change much. Like, obviously, they just need to get an opportunity and they'll make it 2-0. Like, that. I was pretty certain he was offside, and he was, but still, worrying how easy they got through there. I don't have anyone to bring on fullback-wise. Sergi can do right back, actually. So I could move Shao over, which I think I'm going to do. So Sergi on that side. Ebbers back on a 6.2. This was not the match for him not to turn up at all. So Lee Tao on as well. Hang on a second. Well, I brought the wrong player off, which is great. There's a corner there. Free kick there. It's just because I've made change. Actually, can I still edit the changes? No, that was just me swapping the players back into the right places. It wasn't the... Never mind. I mean, Shao was booked as well, but I wanted to keep him on. That says if we somehow come up with an equaliser here, pretty certain Shao is one of the worst penalty takers we have in the entire squad. And it's very weird to think that we're in a position where I can still be talking about penalties as an option here. And that highlight finally ends as the players return back to their normal positions. Anyway, Sabara. Inwards to Nacelle. Outwards to Sergi, who's come on for the wrong player, but he's come on. And, well, Parrott's clicking through, and this will be 2-0. Nope, Sergio. I think it's very harsh that our average rating is 6.67 when we're playing Tottenham and we're only 1-0 down. Statistically, we've had the same number of clear-cut chances and half chances, same shots on target, and not a disgraceful amount of possession either. Nelson Semedo throws the ball on to the pitch. They manage to get a ball into the middle, and it's cleared out to Lee Tao, who just hoofs it on the pitch. King does get on the end of that, and, well, he's not paying attention. And it should have been an equaliser. Get some experience up front, maybe? Nope, nothing happens. And you've got to say, career debut for Alisson. He is their third choice then. Okay. Got to say, we did ourselves proud. We actually came away with a better result than we did against Southampton earlier in the season. Remarkably. Good effort, lads. Yeah, can't say anything else about that, really. Man United got past Brighton on penalties. Forest beating Norwich is actually a bit of an upset because Norwich aren't doing okay in the Premier League, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, 9th still. Watford have just won the Carabao Cup, by the way, against Tottenham. Chilwell's still only 27 in 2024. I forget how young some of these English players are. But actually, just before we go or do anything like that, I'm just going to bring you the picture of League One at this stage. 37 games played, 11 to go. No, that's wrong. 9 to go. 46 matches. Nacelle and Gardner-Hickman are the top of the average ratings now. And Dutra up to 20 clean sheets in the league, more otherwise. Dutra, by the way, don't know if you saw it at the bottom. I did highlight him last time, but he's conceded 24 goals in 45 matches. 5 of those were against Manchester United's under-23, Southampton and Tottenham. So, 19 in the 42 other games he's played against clubs no higher than the Championship. Ridiculous records. I did want to highlight one other player, and that's our key player, Edgar, who is apparently a leading player for most Sky Bet Championship sides. Pretty certain he was Championship level when we acquired him, but now he's leading Championship. And ridiculous for this club, let's be honest. But that's where we are. We are 4 points clear at the top of this table to now Oxford. By the way, I love the fact that the teams directly below us right now, Oxford we beat 5-1, Portsmouth we beat 4-0, Lincoln we beat 5-0, MK Dons only 3-0, and then we're getting 1-0, 1-1 draws to teams in the middle of the table. It's baffling sometimes, but fair enough. But yeah, 4 points clear of that, 5 of automatic entirely, and it's now a very solid 18 points, if my maths is correct there, to Walsall in 7th. So, playoffs practically a certainty at this point. Obviously, 9 games to play, 18 points on the board to slip up on that front. So, win 3 and we're guaranteed playoffs at this point. Factoring goal difference, probably, which is now 56. I would probably say now we are overachieving. Although we have shot up this list to 3rd and 3-1. Despite losing 2 players. So, Vokins nips into this. Gardner-Hickman keeps popping into this Media Dream 11. Sabara's now in there. Obviously a lone player, but still. Good player for most championship sides. Yeah. Has he developed? I'm not sure if he has developed. But still obviously very ridiculously good. 9 goals for him. There's a casual update on Ruben van Gastel, by the way, who I was hoping would be a next best thing because his potential ability was Premier Division. So, determination is gone up though, so that's always useful to have. Still only 18, of course. Developing quite nicely. So, back on Monday is the final stretch of this season. Obviously, we'll end whatever's relevant. It's basically 4 points clear, of course, so that now gives us the opportunity to lose a match and still stay in 1st. I'm almost very tempted just to bring you the last 5 matches, but it does kind of depend on how the sort of promotion picture unfolds over the next couple. I'll probably most definitely play the next 3 off an episode and then I'll have a look at what's going on. I could bring you Shrewsbury, Oldham, Coventry, something like that. Actually, I don't think I brought you Bolton the first time round because it immediately followed the Southampton, which I'm pretty certain I did by itself. So I might do Bolton and Shrewsbury then, and then we'll see from there obviously what matches we want to play until from then on. So until then, ta-ra. Have a good weekend.